I've coached hundreds of skinny fat men to lose body fat and gain muscle, and whilst doing this, I've managed to get 242 transformations. Now, throughout this process, I learned that there was a few common mistakes that these guys were making, and it might surprise you because it's not really the diet, it's not really the training, but it was the same 3 mistakes over and over again. And as someone that's been stuck in a skinny fat physique for several years, kind of feeling a little bit lost and not knowing whether I should do a bulk or whether I should do a cut, or scouring the depths of YouTube and just getting told different things by different people, I do understand the frustration. So I thought I'd make this video to help cut through the noise and give you the 3 mistakes that you should avoid if you want to fix skinny fat. The first common mistake that I saw all the time was trying to do everything at once. This could be going on bulks to gain a bit of size, but then seeing a bit of fat gains, so you jump straight back to a cut, and then you worry that you're losing your gains, strength and performance, then you jump back onto the bulk. Maybe you try a few fad diets like keto, carnivore, fasting, 1 meal a day, a gallon of milk a day. There's infinite diets out there that promise you an amazing result, but they all quite frankly are just very vague and don't really talk about the main things. And it's quite likely that if you're trying to fix skinny fat, you're probably doing all sorts of different styles of training. You're probably doing lots of cardio, lots of running. If you go to a gym, maybe you're taking part in the high rocks, CrossFit and fat burning classes. Maybe you're just going on all the gym machines. Maybe you've even worked with a personal trainer and they've just got you to do the 10-minute warm up, go on the machines and the cool down, because that's kind of what you get these days. Either way, you've probably tried doing all sorts of things all at once and ultimately got nowhere, or made progress and then lost it and got stuck in that cycle of just cutting and bulking and looking the same, like I did. Now, thankfully, this is actually a very, very simple fix. Instead of doing a cut where you just do loads of running and trying to cut your food down and lose loads of weight, but then sacrifice size, strength, and muscle, and instead of just jumping onto a bulk and risk gaining more body fat and just eating loads of food and seeing the scales climb and not know what's muscle and what's fat, I would suggest that you start with a simple recomposition. And simply put, a recomposition is losing body fat and gaining muscle at the same time, which, to be honest with you, does sound a little crazy. When I first got into the fitness industry and anyone said, oh, you can lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, I was like, liar, you need a calorie surplus to gain muscle and you need a deficit to lose fat. And that is true. But with the recomposition, if you do it in a very particular way, you can lose fat and gain muscle. A good example of this is Reese. This entire transformation was 100% a recomposition. It did take 12 months. There is no drugs, no creatine, no supplements, no cardio, actually, funny enough, apart from a little bit of bike riding for fun and commuting. But this is what you can do with a recomposition. So it can be done. So I'm going to explain how this was done. And that takes me to the mistake number 2. And that's just guessing and winging all the boring stuff. Yes, the boring stuff. Things like calories, overload, reps, weights in the gym, body weight, adjusting your program. All these things are very boring. And quite frankly, if you're busy, you probably don't want to take all the time to pay attention to all these little metrics. So you just kind of go to the gym, eat the right foods and hope for the best. But because you're guessing key components of your transformation, like your calories and your macros and all this kind of stuff, you could be overlooking vital adjustments to your program that could be keeping you stuck skinny fat for years. I'll take myself for an example. I started off pretty skinny and I still had a little bit of stubborn body fat that I couldn't shift. So I just did what every guy does when they want to gain muscle. Eat big to get big, and I did loads and loads of weightlifting. And fast forward 6 years, hey presto, I made a whopping no progress. And at the time, I genuinely didn't know where I was going wrong. I asked a bunch of dudes in my gym, personal trainers, people that run the supplement stores, some of my dad's friends that in hindsight were just people that took steroids. So their advice wasn't really applicable to me, was someone that's not taken any of that. And I got completely different answers. You got to eat brown rice, you got to have no carbs, eat loads of carbs, you got to do body weight movements, you need to do cardio. It was just a little bit of everything, kind of what you get on YouTube these days. So that's why it took me 6 years. And it wasn't until I stumbled across a random YouTube video, I think it was Nick Wright, which if you're an OG fitness YouTube person, you will know. And he was talking about tracking calories. And I thought, well, what the hell's this? And I know you, before you click away, I know tracking calories is boring. It's a bit of a buzzword, but hear me out. I didn't know what that meant. So I started tracking my calories and I was hitting a random number that a generic calculator gave me and nothing really changed. So I figured, well, where am I going wrong with this? I did a bunch of research, played around with different calculations, and I eventually got a number that was completely different to what I expected to be eating. So I figured I'd just give it a go. So for the next 6 months, I tracked and hit that number as close as I could. And lo and behold, I actually gained some muscle. I went from 120 pounds on the scale to 160 pounds on the scale. So 40 pounds, but I'm not going to cap and say that was pure muscle because it certainly wasn't. And I actually gained some muscle. And then, to fast forward the story without boring you, I then decided to go and get lean. I dropped the calories right down. I did loads of cardio. I started lifting light to get toned, and I quite frankly just lost muscle, didn't lose much fat, and that's how I ended up becoming mega skinny fat. Now, the reason I'm telling that story is what I was lacking was the precision of my calories and my macronutrients. I just guessed it, and then once I got the numbers right, I didn't make adjustments. And I'll be honest with you, this is where 90% of men go wrong. Out of those 242 skinny fat transformations, all of them needed to track their calories to make sure we were hitting those numbers. Now, to make sure you can actually do this right, you can use my free nutritional blueprint, which is based on all of the things that I went through to figure out my numbers correctly. This will show you what numbers to hit, how many grams of protein, fats, and carbs you should be hitting, but also what adjustments to make and when, because that is really, really a key component of transforming your physique. Now, I said it was boring. The other thing that people are guessing and winging is their performance in the gym. Most guys will go to the gym, they go on the chest press, they might do some bicep curls, they might superset their favorite movements back to back, they're probably skipping legs, and they might get a pump, they might see a little bit of strength and muscle gains for a little while, and some of that's placebo from the residual pump from muscle inflammation, and then it just stops working. And that is generally down to the fact that your programming has not adjusted with you. If you're not going to the gym with a specific target on what reps and weight you need to be hitting, times that by the weeks and the months, nothing's really going to change because your body's not going to adapt to getting better. So basically you just hit a plateau. This was actually the same thing that happened to my client Avi. He was training really, really well. He knew about calories, he knew about macros. He'd already built a bit of a physique that he was quite happy with, but he wanted to add more size without the body fat. He just really wasn't sure what advice was going to help him do that. And the thing that he was missing was precision with his programming in the gym. Should he be going heavier? Should he be adding more weight, more reps, more frequency, more volume, less volume? So we started tracking his workouts, reviewing his performance, and making adjustments in a timely manner, which meant that he was able to gain a significant amount of lean muscle naturally. So don't just guess your workouts and wing them and hope for the best. And certainly don't just guess the diet and just be vague and eat salads and chicken because you think that's all it's going to take. So download the nutritional blueprint because that will set up your diet side of things, and keep the workouts simple. Focus on strength, focusing on adding reps, adding weight, keeping the workout routine very, very similar. And then when things hit a plateau and they haven't progressed over the next 4 to 6 weeks, make an adjustment. Training can get complicated, but if you're trying to fix skinny fat, you want to lose fat and gain muscle, having a strength bias is ideal, and then use cardio as a supplement to burn more calories if you need to. And then the third mistake, and this is where I think every single person goes wrong eventually, that is the psychological drop off. Because let's be real, dieting and losing body fat and gaining muscle and paying attention to your habits and your sleep and your overload, and you're sticking to a diet and you're trying to avoid all the social things where it's going to throw you off your diet and not drinking alcohol and all this kind of stuff. It is hard, it is boring, it is tedious, and there will be very much limited willpower that you have at any given time. Which means, one, you're not going to be perfect, so don't expect to be perfect. If you mess up, just get back up. Don't go, oh, well, I tripped over and had a cookie, so therefore I'm just going to have 10 McDonald's and say, why me? It's almost like a bird pooing on your car and you going, right, well, I've just cleaned it, a bird's pooed on it, I'm going to poo on it as well, let's go. You just wouldn't do that. It doesn't make any sense. So you're not going to be perfect for one. And secondly, it is a bit of a mental battlefield. There'll be some weeks where you see some really good progress. Maybe the scales come down 2 pounds, your belt buckle goes down a notch, your arms are grown an inch, and your t-shirts are going from medium to largium, medium large. And all things are great. And when things are going well, you're going to be motivated. But you might hit your diet for 3 weeks straight, smash the gym for 3 weeks straight, and nothing's changed. You look the same, you feel the same, and nothing's getting better. And at this point, it's easy to second guess yourself. Maybe it's not working. Maybe you should try something else. Maybe CrossFit's the answer. It's definitely not. But you already know that. This is where a lot of guys get stuck in that bro cycle, from jumping from cuts to bulks or stopping and starting. And if they're losing motivation, they go, oh, I'll take a break and I'll pick it up later, which never happens, right? This is where most people struggle and where they go wrong. This is why these 242 transformations needed my help, so they could have the accountability, the guidance, the support, and information to actually navigate these ups and downs, navigate life, and actually fit it into their schedule. Not one of these guys has the exact same workout routine. Not one of these guys has the exact same diet, because they all have different schedules, different lifestyles, different commitments, and different starting points, and different genetics. And that's why most guys struggle to do it on their own. They end up just sitting on YouTube going down these endless rabbit holes, which is probably how you ended up here, just absorbing information, going, yeah, let's talk about it. I'm in this constant state of preparation, but they never really take action, or they've taken action and they keep stopping and starting, and they hit a wall and fall back and they never really get anywhere. And then you look back in the last few years and sometimes you look worse going forward, which is the most frustrating thing possible. So that being said, I wanted to put a solution for this, because not everyone is going to want to do one-on-one coaching. So what I have decided to do is I've put together an 8-week rapid recomposition program that actually includes a level of accountability and coaching from me. This is completely brand new, and by the time you've watched this, it may have come and gone. But if you're watching this within the first week of it being uploaded, there will be a link below that you can join my priority list, so that when the next launch comes along, you can jump aboard. Now, in these 8 weeks, I'm literally going to go through these 3 phases to help you avoid those 3 mistakes that I've mentioned. We're going to sort out your calories and macronutrients. We're going to put together a workout plan that suits you. But here's the main thing. We're actually going to adjust it with you. We're not just going to go, here's a PDF with some chicken sausages on it. Here's push-ups and sit-ups. No, it's got to be built around you and then adjusted as your body adjusts. And then on top of that, we're going to have a weekly check-in to make sure progress is being made, you're sticking to the program, and if something ain't working, or you've got questions, or you're not sure about something, those questions get answered directly. This is the reason I've got 242 transformations, and I want to get it to 300 transformations as soon as I can. I personally find nothing more satisfying than fixing someone's frustrating physique and giving them the confidence and dream physique that they've always wanted, because for me, it changed my life dramatically, and I can say the same for a lot of my clients. So if that sounds good, there is a priority list you can join for more information, and when those spaces go live, you get first dibs. If you're watching this, say 2 weeks or a few months or even a few years in the past, that priority list is still going to be active. It just means the next launch might be, in the next 3 months or so. Either way, jump on that list if you're not sure about it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, all that kind of boring stuff. And if you want to know a little bit more about how I go about fixing skinny fat with my clients, you can watch this video over here. Have yourself an amazing day.